Good morning, student. I am Santan, working as a physics teacher in Target English Medium School in Target. Today, I am giving some basic concepts or ideas in our physics subject, mainly in the chapter of units and measurements. Now, come to that one. In the units and measurement chapter, initially we are discussing about which are called physical quantities. Physical quantities is nothing but all quantities in terms of which laws of physics can be expressed and which can be measured directly or indirectly. That quantities are called physical quantities. Once again, listen very carefully. Physical quantities, how we can define means all quantities in terms of which laws of physics can be expressed and which can be measured directly or indirectly. That all quantities we are called physical quantities. But mathematically it can be understand or explained very easily. So what is the mathematical expression for the physical quantity? Means physical quantity is nothing but the product of numerical value and the unit is called physical quantity. Physical quantity is equals to, simply we can write numerical value into unit. But how we can understand? Means I will tell two examples for understanding physical quantity concept. For example, in a classroom, if I am asking any one of the student, what is your mass? Generally we are called as weight, but that is not a correct. Some different is there. That is we discuss in the later videos. But now if I am asking any one of the student, what is your mass, means that particular student will be stand up and say maybe 30 kg, 40 kg, like this one. For example, I will be consider 40 kg. Here we are observing that 40 is represented the numerical value and kg is represented the unit. So this 40 kg for which one? Mass of the student or mass of a person. That's why here we are observing that mass of the person or mass will be having a numerical value and a unit. Due to that reason, it is called as a which one? Physical quantity. Next one, if I will be asking another one of the student in the same classroom, and so I told him or her, so now we can measure what is the length of the physical science textbook. So what he can do at that time? So he or her, first of all they take the measuring scale or ruler. With help of that one, they can be measured the length of the textbook and they are done. For example, just we are consider our length of the textbook. The length of the textbook is 30 centimeter. Just that says that. So now here we are observing that 30 is represented the numerical value and the centimeter is represented the unit. This 30 centimeters belongs to which quantity? Length. That's why, so the length of the textbook will be having a numerical value and the unit. Due to that reason, length is also we are called as physical quantity. So already I am telling clearly which are called physical quantities. But physical quantities further classified into the two types: fundamental physical quantities and derived physical quantities. The physical quantities can be classified into how many types? Two types. What are the names of that quantities? Fundamental physical quantities, and the second one is derived physical quantities. So already I am telling clearly, physical quantities can be classified into the two types: fundamental and derived physical quantities. Now I am explaining about which physical quantities we are called fundamental physical quantities And how many fundamental physical quantities are there? That is also we are discussing in this time. So how we can define fundamental physical quantities? Means the physical quantities which can be expressed directly are called fundamental physical quantities. Once again listen, the physical quantities which can be expressed directly or independently, that physical quantities we are called as fundamental physical quantities. So already we are discussing that which quantities we are called fundamental physical quantities. Means the physical quantities which are expressed directly or indirectly, that physical quantities we are called fundamental physical quantities. How many fundamental physical quantities are there? Means totally 9 fundamental physical quantities are there. They are namely mass, length, time, electric current, luminous intensity, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance, plane angle and solid angle. These 9 physical quantities we are called fundamental physical quantities. Why these 9 only we are called fundamental physical quantities? Means these 9 physical quantities we can express without using the any other physical quantity. Is nothing but without support of the any other physical quantity. These 9 physical quantities directly we can express with a proper instrument. Okay, for example, just okay, I will tell one or two examples for understanding of you. If I am asking any one of the student in the class, what is the time now? They are telling that like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, like that one directly. Otherwise, okay, so means in case of the time, okay, when we are asking directly, we can express that particular numerical value. Next, in case of length and in case of mass, all I told that. If I am asking any one of the student, what is your mass? Means they says that 30 or 40 kg. So in this one, directly they are expressing the mass of that particular person. Otherwise here, when I am asking what is your mass, means he use the any formula to find its one. No, because of mass is not depend upon the any other physical quantity. It is directly we can express it. Like the same way, in case of length, the length of our subject textbook or running notebook of our physical science. So maybe for example 30 centimeter. In this one also, just what he can do, he take a ruler and measure the length of the book and was telling. Otherwise, he cannot use the any formula to find the length of the book because of the length. Okay, is not depend upon the any other physical quantity. Now come to the in this concept again. Once again we can come to this one. So totally how many fundamental physical quantities are there? 9 are there. But among the 9 fundamental physical quantities, mass, length and time, these 3 fundamental physical quantities we are also called as primary or basic fundamental physical quantities. And plane angle and solid angle, these 2 fundamental physical quantities we are called as supplementary fundamental physical quantities. Once again listen. So among the 9 physical quantities, fundamental physical quantities, mass, length, time are called basic or primary fundamental physical quantities, and plane angle and solid angle we are called as supplementary fundamental physical quantities. So now in this time I am telling the what are the units of fundamental physical quantities. Already you have some idea is there. The SI unit of these all are represented. SI unit of fundamental physical quantities. What is the SI unit of mass? Means kilogram. It is represented by the symbol of K. Length meter, M. Time second S in any system. Electric current ampere A. Luminous intensity candela CRD. Thermodynamic temperature or temperature Kelvin K. Amount of substance mole MOL. Plane angle radian. Solid angle steradian. So once again listen everyone very carefully. In this today part 1 video in the chapter of units and measurement. So I am giving some basic information about what is physical quantity and what is fundamental physical quantities. Once again I will be telling about that one and keep in your mind. So what is the physical quantity means all quantities in terms of which laws of physics can be expressed and which can be measured directly or indirectly. That physical quantities were called physical quantities. But the physical quantity mathematically we can express very easily. That is nothing but okay. So what is the mathematical expression means the product of numerical value and a unit is called physical quantity. Means simply physical quantity is equals to numerical value into unit. But physical quantities further classified into the two types. One is fundamental physical quantities and second one is derived physical quantities. But which physical quantities we are called fundamental physical quantities means okay, simply I say that which physical quantities we are expressed directly or individually is nothing but simply okay. The physical quantities we can express without using any other physical quantities. That quantity we are called as fundamental physical quantities. But how many fundamental physical quantities are there means okay, mainly 9 fundamental physical quantities are there, namely mass, length, time, electric current, luminous intensity, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance, plane angle and solid angle. But okay, among these 9 fundamental physical quantities, mass, length, time are called primary or basic fundamental quantities. Plane and solid angle called as supplementary fundamental physical quantities.